Alrighty, and I believe we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Just make sure everyone here is filing in. Alright, and yes, thank you again for all the comments and messages. Ooh, oh, I don't know why there was sound back, but it does look like that one hand does have the pair, and thankfully it was updated on MahjongTime, so we are able to play that hand now. And welcome, Carol. Okay, and we're getting straight into the match here, so let's begin. Alright, so we have a pair of ones, east and south with dragons, with a 3-6-9. So, pair of south wins with dragons, and ones. North and south are odd numbers, so let's go with let's get rid of the 2, the 8, and then the 3-6-9 concealed hand does have dragons, but again with 2 flowers and a gap. So let's go for 6, because if we play north and south we want odds. So let's see what we get here. Oh, whoops. Trying to close that there. Okay, so we picked up another east. That's good. And then 2 8s. If we do the win concealed hand, we have to have consecutive numbers. So I am already seeing an 8 here. So I think I'm going to get rid of the 9 crack and then the 3 or the 3 bamboo. Just for potential. And then, oh, another south wind. Very nice. Okay, so we did get another 1 here, which is good because I think for the south wind and north, we have to have the odds and they have to be the same number. So we're going to get rid of the 7, the 6, and the 8 here. And there's another 1 bam and a west wind. Okay, very cool. So at this point, we're looking pretty solid for a couple hands here. So we're looking at the north and south and also the wind hand. What I might do though is I might break up the is it the dragons at this point? Yeah, because the dragons don't really go well with the hand that we're trying to go for here because we have all wins. You really only need 1 dragon for wins when combining them together. We'll try to build on 2025 in 1 suit as well. We'll look into that, but we need to get a north. Okay, and there's a 3. Not too good. Although I will say east-west is a pair. I'm just trying to think for the 1 bams. Is it worth it to keep the single 1 bam or go for the 1, 2, 3? The concealed wind hand does have the dragons. However, when I'm seeing 2 pairs of 1s, I'm looking more into that other hand. Okay, so the dragon's good, and then we do have a blind pass, which is good because we will probably only do 2. And then we'll just go from there. And on a lot of the wind hands, the north is a pair or a con. I don't think there is a pun of north besides the 2025 hand. And oh, we got another dragon. Sweet. I'm only going to get rid of 1. And then we do have some good flexibility here. We can rotate over, if need be, to the what is it, the dragon hand if the winds don't work, but I think they will. So these are just additional tiles at this point. Oh, we did an 8 for an 8. Very nice.
8 characters.
So we really need to build up on north wind.
Wind.
Ooh, wow. Okay, very nice.
8 characters. East wind.
I think I'm gonna take this now, yeah.
Pong.
And then let's get rid of the dragons.
Green dragon.
Nine characters.
And I'll get
Three
rid of the
characters.
soap last because we could pick up another 2025 and be good on that hand. Because then we would only need to pick up 2 tiles as opposed to 3
Nine
with the north.
bamboos.
Alright, and then a flower. Okay, that's good.
Red dragon.
We might be able to use that.
9 dots.
Looking at the card, actually, I don't think we're able
Red
to.
dragon.
Because East is a pair,
9
so
bamboos.
we'll get rid of the flower.
Flower.
Kong. 6 dots.
Oh, and they had the flower.
7 characters.
9 characters.
1 character. 9
Alright, and we have
bamboos.
Shell, Carol, welcome. JL,
2
welcome.
bamboos.
Nice to see you guys back. Alright, ooh, there's a West Wind. We needed that.
7
That was
characters.
clutch. Okay. Now we just need to pick up a North or
1 character.
2025.
5 characters.
Because I'm comfortable breaking away from
Red
these. 3. I'm going to get rid of it.
3 characters.
2 characters. 4 bamboos. Green dragon.
Flower.
6 bamboos. 3 dots. 6 characters.
And there's a Joker. Okay, so let's get rid of the 1 Bam first.
1 bamboo.
6 bamboos. 5 dots.
So right now a 2 or a 5 or a North
9
is what we're looking
characters.
for.
1 bamboo.
8 dots. 8 characters. 6 characters.
6 dots.
North wind. 4 bamboos. 7 dots.
6 bamboos.
North wind. 7 bamboos. 5 characters.
6 dots.
1 dot.
Alright, 7 Bam is still
9
waiting.
bamboos.
Okay. Oh, I guess it's been out, huh? Okay.
7 characters.
7 dots.
5 dots. 2 characters.
Okay.
1 character.
Not a lot of tiles out here.
7 bamboos.
Makes you wonder what people are playing here.
6 dots.
And then White Dragon is still available though, and
1 character.
it's kind of a little bit scary, but especially with the
dots.
lack of 2 and 5s being discarded. Okay, there we go.
1 bamboo.
4 dots.
Okay, have to declare one of those.
7 dots. 9 dots.
Oh,
1
perfect.
dot.
That's amazing. Alright.
5 characters. 8 dots. 4 characters.
1 dot.
5 characters.
Okay, so a lot of 5s are gone.
White dragon.
There's the first white dragon discard. Okay.
5 dots.
Wow.
White dragon.
What a pick.
Three dots. 8 dots.
Alright, come on. North,
9
west, south.
characters.
Oh, another joker. You gotta be kidding
Ace
me.
win.
That's unbelievable. I think I picked those like 4 consecutive.
9 dots.
If that's not luck, then I don't know what it is. That's crazy.
1 dot.
Just hopefully we can win with
8
these.
characters.
Ooh, 4 bamboo.
4 bamboos.
That's a pair.
White dragon. 5 dots.
Might have to draw into a win because I think.
North wind.
Oh, there we go. Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Woo. Alright. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just a little shy on tiles to call there for the pair hand. We had a 5, 6, 7, 8 flower. It looks like they were trying to do that 5, 6, 7 pair in the middle with 4. And then we have 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 concealed. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to pull over to this hand here because single pair pun, single pair, they were waiting on the 4 dot. Wow. So, and they were pierced. So that would have been a concealed peer hand. So that would have been a really expensive hand to lose to. So they were close for sure. Alrighty. Let's start in the next one here. Oh, actually, I'm going to leave this one. Let's see. Yep. There is a marathon table. So we'll wait in there. Then let's look here. Oh yeah, Joker happy win. Especially on the 25-point hands, you know, you kind of have to love to see those. But yeah, other than that, normally on the card, I was watching Michelle's video, and I do agree that one with the dragons, the 3 dragons with the 1, 2, 3 pair flower, that one's gonna be really hard to get into because that's like essentially drawing, you know, a tile that is really only there in one suit, if you know, if you count the 3 suits, but a lot of people aren't going to be passing dragons, so I really wish that hand was a 30-point hand, because it's possible, but again, with all the amount of single dragon tiles being able to be used in hands, what's stopping someone from passing, you know, an option for a hand versus just a blank tile number? So and then also I did not realize, but on the hands, they have a lot of different patterns and stuff this year, which I think is a good refreshing thing. And I think it's appropriate to try new things, especially with our card, because it does change every year. You know, if it was like a, you know, one-time game thing where they release it and you play with it for life, kind of like all the other versions of Mahjong, then I can understand the controversy, but it is nice to have some different elements on the card. But again, the scoring factor for some of those hard hands will definitely hit you hard on the tournament, because usually a lot of people were able to play those 30-point hands to get, you know, a slight boost in score for the tournament, like rules and score sets. And in my honest opinion, I don't understand why the 2025 news was a 30-point hand but the dragon one was not. I think it's just, again, they look at 2025 with 2 pairs, but there's hands that have the same logic but they're 25. So I I don't know. That's a little interesting on their end, but regardless, I am also a little concerned with the lack of 35-point hands, because those were sometimes really fun to shoot for, um, to get a slight edge, because really your biggest bet was either to go in singles and pair or quints to get above 30, um, yeah, above a 30-point hand, and when they had the 35 points, it was nice, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see here, but I guess the big question is, does anyone have a favorite hand yet? For me, I think it's going to be that one under, what is it, the Winds and Dragons. I've been playing that North and South with the odds a lot, and then, what was the other one? The three dragon, the odds dragons. Well, I guess I shouldn't say odds, the 369 dragon hand. That's a really fun one. And then 13579, I've been liking that concealed hand, as well as the single pair or single pun of flowers. I love the pun of flower hands. I think my first card was the 2019 one, and I'm not mistaken, that was the hand that had a pun of dragons and a pun of flowers for the consecutive run hand, or it might have been 2020. It was one of the two, but I love my pun of flower hands. And then we're just waiting on one more person here to play in the marathon, so that way we can have 4 direct back-to-back games here. I played in a couple matches last night and got pretty lucky. I won on, what was the hand? It was the couple of concealed hands, but I also managed to pull off the Dragon News hand, which was fun, but nothing else too crazy there. I haven't done a singles and pair hand yet, I don't think. I might have done the singles and pair one, I think, on my first stream with the new card, but I haven't been able to pull off any of the other ones. So hopefully we'll be looking forward to doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really confused as to how they're gonna recover the card. It's gonna be weird because like you kind of like we all visually learn, or I guess for the visual learners, they're gonna have a bit of a struggle because they're gonna get so used to seeing a card, and then once that new one comes out with the hands fixed with the new color, it is gonna look a little different. So um, yeah, I'm excited to see how that comes out. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, going up against all black belts. We love to see it. Alrighty. And then we know both of these players, or actually all 3 of them. So, alright, let's begin. I did try going for that any like number hand where you have to have the 2 pairs of the numbers, and it was kind of hard to keep them separate from each other. So, alrighty, let's see what we have. Pair of 9s and 3. I do see a lot of 7s, so I'm gonna get rid of the 2s and the evens. Now the question is, do I want to get rid of the 8 here, because we could do 3 suits, flower, 7, 8, 9. 7 bam, 8 crack, 9 dot. That's the 3rd hand down on consecutive run that has the color issue. I think I'm gonna keep the north though, just on to be on the safe end, and then I'm gonna get rid of the 1 because I don't think we're gonna be playing an odd hand. I think 3, 6, 9 or a consecutive with 3 suits is looking a little bit better right now, just because we don't have any 6 dots. That was the one thing I was happy about with this year's card is they made a hand where you could play without a 4. It was always the 2 or the 4 that you struggle with in the 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, and we got another 9 and another 7, so that's great for the 7, 8, 9. 8's crack is going to be our pair in that hand, so let's get rid of the 3, the 5, and the north. Right? Yeah. Alright, and we picked up nothing relevant, which happens. So 7 bam, 8 crack. I'm hoping that it's not a broken hand. I fear that because on that one when we were doing that consecutive, and I think you guys mentioned it was fixed. However, I just hope that this one you can play 3 suits. But again, we'll see here. Ooh, another 9. Okay, that's interesting. So what hand could we play with 9s? A lot of 9s. Let's see. I guess really there isn't a hand to play with a lot of 9s besides the 3, 6, 9. So 1, 2. The 9s would have to be with the flower. I guess we can break the 3 because we're playing 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's safe. 7, 8, 9, or 9s, any like numbers. One of the two. Okay, and there's a 7 crack, which we don't need, right? 5, 7, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, it's a cross, so unfortunately I think I have to get rid of it. Because without the 5s, yeah, we're just basically ruining a better hand for that. Okay. And then I think I got this on my first cross, and then I got it back, so it's great. I feel like I just gave that away. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think the 1 might have been different, but it was the 3 crack, a wind, and something else, so.
West wind.
And there was another 3-1 wind. Oh my goodness, that is funny.
1 bamboo.
You love to see it.
East wind. West wind. 3 characters.
So with the any like number hand, the only issue with it is you really have to you can't call, like we could call the 9 if we were playing the consecutive, but unfortunately the 9 is going to be our con, and
8 dots.
any like numbers. I guess we do have a dragon, so we would only have to get into a soap. So you know what? Okay, we will commit to that.
3 dots.
Okay.
North wind.
And then 7, 8, 9. Okay.
1 dot.
Yeah, because I was thinking the second hand down, but if all we would need to get into for the first hand is just another, what is it? Another
6 characters.
Dragon, like a soap or a red, depending. And again, there's another 9, so
7 characters.
I think we're definitely leaning towards 9s now.
8 bamboos.
And we could play a quint too, so
9 bamboos.
we'll keep that in our mind.
Kong.
Yep, since we have the one dragon, I'm taking it.
South wind.
4 bamboos. 4 characters. 3 dots.
And then we also could play 9 dragon, 9 dragon
7 characters.
as a fallback option if the flowers
3
don't work
bamboos.
out. But
4
we'll just have to see. I think right now the 9s are looking good.
White dragon.
8 characters.
Yeah, the top hand. And then call the 3 dragons.
3 dots.
Okay.
3 characters.
So a soap has been discarded because that's a single tile that all we need.
Red
So
dragon.
there's a red. Get rid of the
6
6. Okay, so red and a soap have been discarded.
3 characters.
Okay,
1 character.
let's see what happens.
6 characters.
There's a 9 dot. That's a good tile to pick up.
7 bamboos.
So then we just need to pick up a flower, and then we're ready.
Bamboos.
So a flower or a soap.
1 bamboo.
Flower, soap, or red, I guess, at this point.
South wind.
1 character.
1 dot. 7 bamboos.
Oh yeah, yeah, Carol, I decided to switch hands
8
because of that
characters.
reason. Because if I were to oh, and actually, okay,
7
this is good
bamboos.
for the 9 hand if I switch to the dragons. I decided to switch because of that factor. Because if you called the 9s, I needed those for the
5
7,
dots.
8, 9 hand that we were planning on going for. Anyways, so it was
East
worth it.
wind.
All right.
Green dragon.
Pass.
West wind.
Yep, there's still one out, so we're okay. Just really depends on what
5
we
characters.
have to pick up a flower or a soap, and on this other hand we can call well,
South wind.
I guess you can pick up a joker, which is nice. If we get another joker, we're gonna have to switch to the 9 hand.
5 bamboos.
And there's the red dragon. So let's get rid of, oh, 9 cracks are still available.
9 dots.
7 characters. 5 characters.
Okay.
5 bamboos.
I guess this works out too because it builds us better for both
South wind.
hands because the other one we needed to pick up a soap.
2 characters.
We just have to build on a 9 now, which is fine.
6 characters. Flower.
8 characters.
7 dots. 8 dots. Pung. Flower. 1 dot. North wind.
And there's our 9 bam. Okay,
9 bamboos.
so now we're ready for flower, right? Yep.
Green
dragon. West wind. 2 bamboos.
2 dots.
Oh, Lord. Alright.
8 bamboos. Kong. 5 dots.
Nine dots.
3 dots.
Need a flower.
2 bamboos. 3 bamboos.
North wind.
9 characters. 8 characters. 5 characters.
1 dot.
Come on, flower power.
5 characters. 2 bamboos. North wind.
4 bamboos.
9 characters. 1 bamboo. 2 bamboos.
5 bamboos.
7 dots. 7 characters. 4 bamboos.
1 character.
Flower.
Alright.
Mahjong.
Perfect. There we go. Mahjong. Woohoo. Okay. So that was a pretty good hand. Alright. And then let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so we have a pair of sevens. East, west, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew, that's looking real good. And then, so consecutive runs, 6, 7, 8, 9. Opposite dragons is probably what we're going to do. So 1, 1, 7. All right. And then we got tough decision here because green 7, the east and west. Okay. Wow, this is like the most built up I've seen, and this is only like the second Charleston. Okay. There's another 8 dot. So flowers, because I'm looking really good without the flowers, so I'm going to just pass 2, because we have the 6, 7, 8 dragon, and then I'm not going to go again. Because you can play a lot with this one. Alright, so only one tile. Let's get rid of the south.
One bamboo.
Okay, so we need to do...
5 dots. 5 dots. East wind.
2 bamboos.
9 characters.
Okay, so 2 5 dots are out. That's fine.
West wind. 2 bamboos.
9 bamboos.
5 dots. 7 characters. 5 dots.
There's another flower.
7 bamboos.
So we have the flower dragon hand. We could do a 6 7 8 flower
bamboos.
dragon.
Pung.
But we would need the same dragon,
South
right?
wind.
Yeah.
9 dots.
3 characters.
Okay.
East wind. South wind. West wind.
7 characters.
So pun,
8
con,
characters.
pair.
2 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
4
Let me look
characters.
here. These flowers I don't think are going to work. I want to get rid of them because 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, you would have to have
3
the
characters.
jokers are the same amount. I guess it's not worth it to get rid of them now, but
9 bamboos. 1 bamboo.
3 dots.
4 characters. Flower. 3 dots.
North wind.
5 characters.
so we need to see
6 bamboos.
opposite dragon hand 6, 7, 8.
2 characters.
4 bamboos.
5 characters. South wind.
Okay, we need a 6, 7, or 8.
Characters.
Oh, that's round 7.
7 characters.
2 characters.
Because we just don't have the opposites on the end for this to work out.
4.
Yeah.
8 dots.
So 6, 7, 8. And we'll keep the flower just in case the dragons don't work out. We could still do a 6, 7, 8.
7 bamboos.
Wouldn't be optimal, but
2 dots. Pung. 1 dot.
another 9 dot. Oh man.
9 dots.
9 bamboos. One dot. Green dragon.
Four characters.
5 characters. 1 dot. 6 dots.
And there was a 6 dot that I needed.
2 dots.
7 bamboos. 3 dots. 6 dots.
Oh, another one? Man.
Flower.
6 characters. 4 dots. Kong. 3 dots.
Another flower.
Flower.
8 bamboos. West wind. 2 characters.
Flower.
1 dot. Red dragon. Red dragon. Pung.
Uh-oh. Well.
8 characters.
Whoops.
Mahjong.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I was not ready to switch hands. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So pair of 3 bams, pair of 3. Oh, wow. 3, 6, 9. Whoa. That's looking real good right now. Okay, so in the 3, 6, 9 category, we have a couple options. We can do 3, 6, 6, 9. Could do 3, 3, 6, 9, 9 with pun of flowers. That would probably be an easier hand here, going off of what we have. However, we do have the pair, 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 and then we would need the con of 6. So we have some good options here. So right now 9 crack would be a good build up here. Oh, there's a green dragon. Okay, we'll definitely take that. And then I am also looking at the potential for the concealed hand 369, where you have pair, 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 and then a single 369 pair. So, but we don't have any build up of that yet. So, oh, there's another 9 and a 9 cracked. That's perfect. Wow. Okay. I guess we just full send on the top hand, right? 6, 6, 6, 9. We just get rid of the 2, or do we even want to get rid of the dragon? No. Yeah, we just play like this, I think, and then we just stop the Charleston and do 1. Okay, and then the 2's gonna go. Did I do a 2 for a 2? That's crazy.
7 bamboos. East wind. 7 bamboos.
2 characters.
9 dots.
So we really need to hope to get into some jokers
3
here.
dots. Green dragon.
4 dots.
I have a lot of 6s and odds, so I definitely want to get rid of the 2, 4, 6, 8 potential as quick as possible.
4 bamboos. Two characters.
And we could do a 3, 9, 3, 6, 9
8 bamboos.
pun of flower as well. If the jokers don't come in as plentiful as possible here,
1
because
dot.
you're going to need a 9 or a 6 bam. And especially when the
6
tile hasn't
bamboos.
gone out. Ooh, and there we go. So see, it might be working in our favor.
Red dragon. West wind.
5 dots.
3 bamboos.
Kong. 5 dots.
West wind.
Alright, not a lot of winds
2
have gone out
characters.
yet.
South wind.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll get rid of the green.
Green dragon.
4 bamboos.
Because this is like,
3 characters.
it's hard to say because these are both, well, this is farther off the 3, 6, 9 flower,
South wind.
right? Yeah.
9 dots.
8 bamboos.
Because we can go con.
9 dots. 5 dots.
6 characters.
So we're gonna go 3, 9, 3, 6, 9, and just hope that the 3
3
crack. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Oh. That's okay though, because I guess we're still like playing towards this
8
hand.
bamboos. 9 bamboos.
4 characters.
Green dragon. 4 characters. 2 bamboos.
6 characters.
Flower. Kong.
Ooh.
3 characters.
I just got rejected.
8 characters.
That's crazy. 'Cause now,
Kong.
I guess that doesn't put us in a bad spot, 'cause
5
now,
characters.
knowing there's only one more 3 crack, I might not do this route. Okay.
5 characters.
Ooh. Let's get rid of the north.
North wind.
5 dots.
Oh, man.
East wind. 5 characters.
I'm like living on the edge here with this hand, 'cause if I commit to the 9, I guess if I commit to the 9, I have to get rid of another tile
2
though.
dots.
Yeah. And if I get rid of the 6
7
bam, I'm
characters.
done for. But there is only 2 more
7
flowers,
bamboos.
so
8
potentially
characters.
it might work in my favor.
North wind. 1 character. Kong. West wind.
8 dots.
Mahjong.
Oh wow, very nice. Yep, 2 4 6 8 dragon. That's a good one to play. Nice one. All right. Alrighty, let's see. Okay. Okay, I see a pair of 2s in north, which is a good sign. Oh gosh, 2 4 6 8's looking good too. But when I see a 2 2 pair, I usually like to go with something on 2 4 6 8 or look to see what I have. And since I have 2 4 6 8, we're gonna play evens or we're gonna go for a year hand. Usually that's always how I do it. Even year, odds, odds. Or usually odds consecutive, but okay, another east wind and then a 3 dot and then a dragon. 2 4 6 8, so we can have the dragons, but with the winds. Because honestly, we're just banking on getting a 2 here, but if we play the wind hand, we would need the dragon. So let's get rid of the 6 and the 8, because 2 4 6 8 dragon. Oh yeah. Okay, so that. You know what? Let's sacrifice the 2 4 6 8 option. I don't like that category. Okay, so there's 2 4 6 8 dragon. Another 2 though. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the 2 and just get rid of the 6 8 stuff. I think that's a safer, I guess, safer hand. And then we could potentially build on. Okay, that 5 I'm gonna keep. Because we could do the north, north, east, west, south, south. But see, we don't have a south wind, which is kind of unfortunate because we'll need it. So we need to do something here, and these winds are not helping. 2 3 4 1 2 3. get rid of the red dragon because that's just wishful thinking, and then we can get rid of an east because we're not playing winds. Yeah. There's the 1 dot that we needed. So the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is coming in last minute, which is good to see. Yeah, it's a single tile, so I can get rid of it. Hopefully we can build on 2, 3 crack. I don't have a flower though, but right now this is not looking too bad. Okay, so an 8, 9 in south, so I'll keep the south wind, and then we'll go 9, 8, 2. And then all we really need to get here is a 4 dot. I got a 6, but I did get the west, so that's fine. Let's see. I guess I could do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 3s. 6 dots not really going to do us much good here, so I'm going to get rid of that. Let's go... Guess I really don't have a hand here, though, which is not good. Yeah, we'll go 3. We'll get rid of them. Because at this point, if hopefully I can get the east wind back. Or, I guess we're still looking decent for the year hand with the news, but okay, 7s. Shouldn't have even passed them. That's alright.
6 dots. 8 bamboos.
There's a 2 crack. We'll
bamboos.
keep that.
East wind. South wind.
And if we do consider that the concealed singles and pairs, we only need to have 1
7
east.
characters.
So it's not like it's a hard thing. Oh, and there's another
7
north.
characters.
Okay. So this is looking good here for that year hand. I just need to build on an east wind,
4
which
dots.
unfortunately I probably should have kept knowing I had the
East
5.
wind.
But, oh, there's the second one.
White dragon.
And there's another north. Okay.
7 bamboos.
So maybe the quint is going to be our only option.
3 characters.
Wow.
Red dragon. 7 bamboos.
2 characters.
I'm going to keep the 5 in case I play north-south 5.
Red dragon.
A lot of good tiles are just leaving too soon.
6 dots.
1, 3.
3 bamboos.
Oh, there's another 5 dot. Okay. For that one, we do only need a single, so let's get rid of the 1 dot.
1 dot.
Okay.
East wind. 7 characters. Green dragon.
I guess that makes sense too, because if we do still, 2, 3, yep, 5's
5
going.
characters.
So now we have 2, 3 quint, or we could, if we build on another, we
dragon.
need to build on a 4 dot.
West wind.
And if we get a 4 dot, then we can just kind of go from there with 2, 3, 4, 5, or
5
winds.
dots.
Nope. Red dragon.
Red dragon.
1 bamboo. 9 dots.
Okay, there's another joker, so let's get rid of the west here.
West wind.
4 bamboos. 6 bamboos.
We are going to have a little bit of joker help, but
8 characters.
I think it's possible.
Red dragon.
Okay, reds are gone.
1 character. West wind. 8 dots.
3 bamboos.
1 dot. 4 bamboos.
Hmm.
5 characters.
8 bamboos.
So we need to build on 2-3 joker right now. Or 4 dot.
7 bamboos.
Or 5. Yep. Because I think on this hand, or this card,
9 bamboos.
sit. Uh-oh.
7 bamboos.
Oh, that's around 4, but
4 characters.
I'll get rid of it. So on this one, it's 2 pun, pun con, pun con. Okay.
9 bamboos.
Con. Okay. Con.
White dragon.
Okay. Which is good because the 4 we don't have. But again, you
3
need a lot of
dots.
jokers for that. So, this point, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna pass. Oh, that's
East
unfortunate.
wind.
4 dots.
That would have been nicer to have.
2 characters.
I was just playing with my emotions there. Like, I needed that a lot earlier. Shouldn't have gotten rid of it in the beginning.
3 bamboos.
Okay.
5 characters.
We need something to come in quick, though.
7 dots.
Need a 2
2 bamboos.
or a 4 or a joker. Because we are playing the quints.
1 character.
7 dot.
7 dots.
Okay.
White dragon. 9 characters. White dragon.
'South wind.
6 dots.
Okay, so I think we might play the flower hand.
6 bamboos.
Well, yeah, because someone needs
Green
a pair.
dragon.
5
Probably should have
bamboos.
kept that. That's okay.
8 bamboos.
I didn't realize how hard it was to build on 2 numbers.
Flower.
Okay.
4 bamboos.
9 dots.
1 dot. 6 bamboos. 5 bamboos.
8 dots.
I wonder if this player's waiting for a wind. Because
6 bamboos.
No one's called anything yet, which I'm really concerned about.
Flower.
I think I'm gonna get rid of the flower.
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 Yeah, I think I might have to start playing
4
defense. I'm just trying to think of some safe,
6 dots.
just safe tile right now.
Joker.
5 bamboos.
South wind. 6 characters. Mahjong.
Oh, very nice. 2, 4, 6, 8. And it was the 30-point hand. Very nice one. Alrighty. And then let's look around the table here and see what happened. Okay. And then we have a 1, 3, 1, 3, 5 concealed hand there. And then 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9 concealed. So both players playing concealed hands there. As to explain why there was no calling of tiles out there. Let's see. Okay, now we're just waiting to see where we join in next. That was a pretty close one, but again, going for the quint, we probably shouldn't have done that, but you just never know. And we never got the 4 dots, so even just like the other tiles wouldn't have done us any good. I think that's the complex thing about this year's card is really your exposures mean a lot, but a lot of hands might require specific like patterns. Like the patterns being different means that like if you like for example call a tile like for that one game where we called the 7, you kind of lose potential in one hand, but you kind of gain the others. So yeah, but 2, 4, 6, 8, that's where we need to improve, because that category I think I avoided like the plague last card. So hopefully we could play it just a little more this year. But it's still hard to make, and especially with the concealed hand. I mean, the concealed hand's nice because it's just dragons, but for that was on the 2024 card, it would be a lot easier because 2 and 4, if you had like a dots, you could easily rotate to the year hand, but 2 and 5 aren't even numbers, so that's always the rough part about that category is when it's an odd year, it's really, because 2 is never going to be in an odd hand, so when it's like 2 even numbers for the year, it makes it a lot easier to play. So 2026 will be pretty difficult, but again, you'll have that flexibility. Yeah, the game volume is like, I don't know, the game volume is really hard to work with here. Let me turn this up here. Is that any better? Oh, here, maybe I just have to rotate it to the front. They did an update on this, and I used to have audio here. But what I might be able to do is I might be able to turn this up just a bit. Let me go down to like 6.3. And hopefully that'll be enough. It's just hard because I used to have a little plugin that did all the audio and I could like adjust it with my keyboard, but I can't do that with this new one. I haven't found a new alternative yet. Okay, so this is our hodgepodge hand where we have the run of 5 with the pair. So let's get rid of... Ooh, and I see news potential of 135. So... Oh, but opposite dragons. Oh, man. I can get rid of the 7, right? And then the east. Yeah. Yeah, let me know if the audio changed for the tiles as well, because I'm curious, but ooh, okay, it looks like we are building up on 2s now, so that's good. 2 8, get rid of the 3 5. Or actually I'm gonna keep the 5, get rid of the 3. Because we are looking pretty solid here for the potential ear hand. Okay, let's see. So for the 2025 year hand category, I don't think we've played that yet, but we have 2025, and then that's another 3, so that's good. Dragons are used, but they're the odd suit, which we actually, we have the 5, but we don't have anything else, so I think that's valid. And then 2's 0 5, and then 2. Okay, so let's get rid of this 5 here, because I think we would need the 5 dot if we play the top hand, and then we would need a 2 crack, which we don't have. So yeah, that was a good giveaway there. Okay, 197, nothing good. Yeah, because the 5 would have only helped for the concealed hand, but again, lacking that pair of flowers, 2, 3, 4, 5 is just looking a lot better. Or if we can get the 1 bam back, we can play the consecutive run hand. And we did get the 1 bam back. Okay. So now this is a tricky point, because we do have the opposite dragons, and we don't want to get rid of them. 2 0. There's, I guess I didn't even notice that, but there's no 2 0 5 hand where like the 2 and that's the same. So this 5 bam we can get rid of, right? If we play it, because 2 0 2 0 and then 2 5. Yeah, because the 5's lacking. So you know what? Let's just get rid of 2. Let's be on the safe side here, just in case we do have to promote the consecutive run. And ooh, a 1 bam, very nice. Okay, I got lucky there. And in real life, I would have felt really happy because when you take a blind, you pick your tile, and that tile that you give away might have been that one that you needed. Okay, so now that we have the 1 build up, I'm gonna definitely get rid of these 2's. I'm gonna put 3. But realistically, I'm only going to get rid of 2, and then we can get rid of these. Because 1, 2, 3 opposite dragon consecutives looking pretty built right now. And we only need to draw into a red or a soap. Okay. Sweet. Let's begin.
5 bamboos.
6 dots.
And then we're also looking pretty good here for the potential of
7 bamboos.
just the normal run hand, 1 through 5.
9 bamboos. North wind.
2 dots.
1 bamboo.
Pong.
We're gonna take that
7 dots.
because we can do pun con, and then we can also play
7 bamboos.
the dragon hand
2
still.
dots. 6 dots.
7 dots.
2 characters. 2 characters. 9 bamboos.
And then a flower.
Flower.
I don't want that.
7 bamboos. 4 characters. 8 bamboos.
6 dots.
4 bamboos. 5 bamboos.
I think I can get rid of the 5 now,
2
right?
dots.
5 bamboos.
3 dots. 2 bamboos.
Okay, so this one we have to take for the opposite dragon hand. That's a pun, right? Yep.
Pong.
So we're really locking into this hand here.
2 dots.
Which I guess
4
it's fair enough because you know, with what we have
8
here,
dots.
I think we might have been able not to call this, but again, all we have to do is call 1 and then pick up a dragon.
White dragon.
Ooh. Oh, okay. There we go.
4 bamboos.
Sweet.
Red dragon.
Oh, I wanted that one. That's fine.
4 bamboos. Red dragon.
1 character.
Flower. 1 character. 1 bamboo.
Alright,
8
so
characters.
there's only 1 of these left. And if it goes out, I don't know where to pivot. I don't think we can.
9 bamboos.
Mm,
4 characters.
Yeah, there's not really a place to go.
1 dot.
So we really need the 3 bamboo.
South wind.
6 bamboos. Green dragon. 9 dots.
9 dots.
7 characters. Pung. 8 characters.
Come on. Ooh.
North wind.
Flower. 3 bamboos.
All right. Perfect.
Calm.
That makes me a lot happier.
West wind.
Although this hand's a pretty dead giveaway.
Flower.
Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Got some good joker
Green
opportunity
dragon.
on the table.
North wind.
Ooh, I'm not making her
West
peer.
wind.
No, thank you.
Three dots. Pung.
So I've noticed when that false mahjong
Green
comes up,
dragon.
it means that someone else has the potential to take the
6
tile,
bamboos.
which I think is interesting how that still prompts,
7
but
dots.
I guess we're in the marathon, so it obviously in tournaments it will do that as well. But ooh, very nice. Okay, so they self-drew and they were playing East-West 8. Very nice. That's a good hand to play. All right, so I'm seeing some wins and dragons. All right. So what are we gonna do with wins and dragons? Well, we do have West. We have 5-7, which isn't really good. 6-7-8. West 2 and 8. Oh, another west wind. Okay. So I guess we're gonna get rid of the 3 here because 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, plays a little bit better. Because right now we're looking good for 5, 6, 7, 8 concealed, or we can play the wind hand with the back to back. Okay, there's the south. That's good. 1, 7. And dragons with winds. Let's see, because 7, 8, 9, dragon. If we don't get news, we don't have flowers. Well, we don't have a 6 though, so I'm like, is it really worth it to keep those? No, let's get rid of the 5. Because I want to keep going to get that west again. Oh, and an east. Oh, there's another 5 though. Wow, okay. Yep, definitely will go again. So at this point now, when you have a pretty good buildup of wins with the dragon for concealed, I'm going to try to get that 5 back for 2025, because I think, yeah, because I'll just play wins and dragons because I can switch categories, but Yeah, so we'll just try to go for the Winds and Dragons category here, which, ooh, very nice. Okay, that's a good pickup. And then green, and then, ooh, 3, 5, 7. And then I think we should hopefully get one more wind. We need another north or east because those are our pairs. We have basically everything else established here. Okay, 5, 6, 7. There's the north. Beautiful. Alright, so we have 2 tiles to get rid of, but I'm gonna... I'll just call it out. Oh, you are now at 99th place in the top 100. Oh, wow. Very nice. We're moving up in life. Oh, yeah, that's always fluctuating. I mean, it just because with the new card, a lot more people are not going to be winning as much, but give it a couple months. Ooh, okay, so now we have good potential for both hands, so I
7
think
characters.
we're gonna...
1 dot. 1 character. 7 bamboos.
5 characters.
let me look at this here. So we have west as a...
1 bamboo. East wind.
Oh, we need an east wind pair. I forgot.
7 bamboos.
Okay, but that's a... You know what? I'd rather be in that position than...
Dots.
Yeah. Okay. So east wind.
9 characters.
And if the east winds were to go out here really quickly, what I would do is just start building up on numbers.
Hung.
And dragons.
5
Ooh.
characters.
Wow. Taking a bunch of 9s there.
Flower.
8 dots. Pung. Flower.
Okay.
5 dots.
So we really need to get a dragon or a
2
joker here or a wind. Preferably the east, but south would be fine too. Because we need to get rid of something here in order to build. Because
5
east wind,
characters.
that's the thing though, is east wind's a pair.
7 dots.
Okay.
Red dragon.
5 bamboos.
7 characters. 7 dots. 4 bamboos.
Mm,
9 bamboos.
okay. Maybe not ready for it.
North wind.
The only thing I'm worried about is when you
1
see
dot.
4 numbers, usually that means this hand might be more
East wind.
probable. Oh, and there's another east. Oh no.
4 characters.
Only 1 east wind left. So if the east wind goes out, yeah, then we're in a story. So
4
let's
bamboos.
do this here because I don't want to get,
9 dots.
because then we'll just have to push for wins. Top hand. Yeah. Okay.
6 characters. Pung.
Oh, skip me? Really?
Flower.
Oh man. Let's see what this was.
5 bamboos.
I didn't need a 5 bamboo, so I'm okay.
3 dots.
Two characters.
6 dots. West wind. 9 characters.
Oh, that's nice.
3 dots.
One character.
3 characters. Kong.
Okay.
3 dots.
One character.
So right now we just need to make sure we don't get a flower, right? Or a 6 crack.
Green dragon.
Ooh, and that was one I would definitely have taken.
Green dragon.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, at least we know which ones we're getting rid of here.
4 bamboos.
Green dragon.
6 bamboos. 1 character. White dragon.
You know what? Oh, you know what? Shoot, I didn't even, I made a huge mistake. So on the winds, what we should have done is we could have called the west wind and then, played the second wind hand,
8
the triple
bamboos.
north, 4 east, 4 west, 3 south, because then we would have only had to
6
pick up one
characters.
extra, joker. Where with this hand, I think we have to
South
do,
wind.
well, I guess it's the same, but, let's pass on it for now.
3 bamboos.
Okay.
1 bamboo. 8 dots. 9 bamboos.
9 dots.
2 dots. 9 dots. 6 dots.
A flower. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Because you're gonna have to
Mahjong.
eventually. Nice. Oh, and they were actually doing a different hand, the 369. With the singles. I forgot that's the another option. So a good switch from the all the same tiles versus the other one. That was a pretty good hand. Let's see. Okay, I keep getting wins, so maybe I don't play wins. Golly, 2. I got 2 and 5s though, so yeah, I'm gonna keep 2 and 5. Let's try to make a year hand here work. We do have the dragon for the concealed hand. I think it does require a flower. So let's just get rid of everything but 2, 5 and wins. Because this is looking like a decent year hand. Possible. These I can get rid of, but like 1 and 2 don't really do much. 5, 9, needs 7. Any like numbers with 5 is better. Alrighty, I keep getting the wins. They're coming back around. Wow. So, at this point, I feel like I don't want to commit, because on the, let me look, on this one, east and west are the pair. So let's get rid of the dragon, because it's not in the hand that I want to play. And I don't have the 2 dot to go with the 5. And then 5, 5, 2, 0, 2, 5. I guess get rid of the flower. I don't want to pass the flower, but at this point, I have to. It is essential. Oh, okay, that worked out pretty well. So now we have 2025. So I think we're set on that. We just have to get into soaps. Okay. Okay, 1, 3, 6. And there's another 5. Yeah, at this point, 2, you're going away because 2 BAM's all we need for that. And another 5, remarkable. Not like I can use it. So all we really need here is to build on north and south and then build on a 2 or a soap. So it's looking pretty good. I'm in a good spot. Yeah, we'll go 3. Oh, only 2? Sweet. Guess we can keep an extra 2 crack. Oh, hi Heidi, welcome. Alright, so pretty much a straight across exchange there.
Two bamboos.
Let me just verify here on the news one. It's
1 character.
okay, so I would have to call the north and south. Okay.
5 dots.
Ooh.
5
Okay,
dots.
that's really good because now I have 2 options here for this hand.
6 dots.
I'll take it.
3 bamboos. 2 characters.
6 characters.
4 characters. 5 dots. White dragon.
Alright, well that's a good tile to pick
3
up.
characters.
1 character. 6 bamboos. White dragon.
Is that another white dragon? Oh man.
7 dots.
Pung. 8 bamboos. White dragon. 7 characters. Pung. 8 dots. One dot.
There's our 5, which is good.
1 character.
6 characters. 9 characters. 8 characters.
3 characters.
1 dot. 9 dots. 8 dots.
5 characters.
North wind.
Pung. 5 bamboos.
Ooh. I guess they could be playing the 135-793 suit.
4 bamboos. Pung. 6 dots.
4 characters.
6 characters. 5 dots. 9 dots.
6 bamboos.
9 bamboos. 1 character. 2 dots.
Flower.
Kong. Red dragon.
8 characters.
8 dots. 6 dots. 9 bamboos.
6 bamboos.
2 bamboos. 4 bamboos. 3 dots.
2 bamboos.
1 bamboo. 1 dot. Green dragon.
3 dots.
Come on. Need a keeper here.
8 bamboos.
have a lot of
Green dragon.
opportunity, but we're just not getting there.
South wind.
Okay, there we go.
Pung. 7 bamboos.
Pung. Red dragon.
Okay.
4 dots.
Joker.
That gives my hand away. Unfortunately.
3 characters.
Now we just have to get into the white dragon
Red dragon.
or north or south.
5 bamboos.
Three bamboos.
6 bamboos. Red dragon. 7 bamboos.
Nice. Oh, very nice. Okay. Oh, and it looks like they... Were they going to keep the white dragon? I don't know. Potentially so. But no chance of drawing it, so... But good effort on that hand there. I didn't expect it to happen. But... Oh. Uh-oh. I was like, what is going on with the one bam bird? Wow, 3 jokers, but we don't have any pairs, so let's get rid of, let's see, we have 1, 2, 1, 4, 5. So 7, 8 west. Because I think what we're going to want to try to do here is we're going to want to try to go around and build potentially maybe that one hand. Okay, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. South, let's see. Green dragon might be good here for any like numbers, but we don't have any pairs yet, so it's really hard to say which number to pick, but I'm gonna, do I get rid of the 2 or the 5? Probably the 5. Because I'm thinking we might be able to play that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then have pairs of 1 or 2. But we need to build up on a single here. And then we can pivot to any like numbers with 1, if we so desire. And then we got a 9, 7 west. We can get rid of that. What are we doing with the green dragon, though? What's the dragon doing? And this may not work for us, though. Due to the fact that we're just kind of banking on getting something here. Alright, there's another 1 bam though, so that's good. So now we can, well, see, that's the thing. Because we could do 1, 2, 3 flower opposite suits, but we don't have anything to go for it. Okay. So 9, 7, and then I want to see the green here, right? Yeah. Okay. There's a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to build up on a 2 crack or a 1, 3, 4, 5. Well, preferably the 1. And there's our 1 dot, so that's good. And there's a 4. Oh, man. Well, I mean, 4 wasn't really going around though, so only 1 tile. Okay, well, that's good. Another 4 crack. Heck, that might be our
7
lucky
bamboos.
tile.
9 characters.
Oh, there's our 1. Perfect.
4 characters.
North wind. Green dragon. Red dragon.
5 bamboos.
Four dots. Six dots. Flower.
Flower.
Okay, so really, we just have to move these here.
Green dragon. 8 characters. South wind.
Another joker. That's crazy.
2 dots.
I mean, I'll take them, but it just, you know.
South wind. 8 characters. South wind.
7 dots.
Quint.
Ooh.
South wind.
2 dots.
Four bamboos. 4 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
2 bamboos.
West wind. Kong.
Uh-oh.
8 bamboos.
Well, I guess we know now they just
5
need
bamboos.
an 8 dot or a 6 dot.
9 characters. 3 characters. Flower.
7 characters.
9 dots. 9 dots. 3 dots.
Red dragon.
9 bamboos.
A lot of 9s going out. Don't know what's going on there, but
3 bamboos. 6 characters.
6 bamboos.
Flower. 3 dots. 5 dots.
9 dots.
3 characters. 4 dots. 9 dots.
East wind.
2 characters. 7 bamboos. 3 bamboos.
I mean, this is just crazy. We haven't gotten a single, like, no one's getting rid of the ones.
East wind. 6 dots.
Oh, very nice. Oh, wow, were they one off? Oh, from a 2. Why did they get rid of... Huh, okay, well, nice one for Stacy there with the quint. Did anyone have the 2 crack? No. Okay, so they just weren't, I guess, available. And then what did we need? 1 bam and 1 dot, which no one had. So all my tiles were still in the wall. Alrighty. Well, that's probably why they weren't going out, but it looks like we do have potential year hand over here, 205. So pretty good hand there. And we had obviously quints over here, 7-8 west, and then we had 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to think what this would be. The 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe, 6 dot 7 crack. And it looks about right there. Alrighty. Tried some harder hands there, but we were just 1 tile short. It's usually how it always goes, so for those. Alright. let's see what is going on. Ooh, we have a quick one here. Let's join in. Okay. So we have, oh wow, 9s and 2s. Don't think that really matches much with anything. Unfortunately, although north and south with odds do. But we have a really good foundation for 2 and 9s. I guess we'll just have to forfeit up the evens here. That's a 1 dot, but I guess what are we doing here with the 9s? We haven't really picked a hand yet, right? So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the pairs, right? It doesn't have flowers, so yeah, we'll get rid of those because we already have the 9 pair built. And then another 2 and a 3. Yeah, you see, here's the problem is 2s don't really match up with 9s. Yeah, that's wild. I mean, maybe I should have kept the 2s and 5s, but okay, so 2 dots going around, so maybe because we're not getting anywhere with these 9s. Oh, man. Yeah, now I have a really, really bad hand. I guess, well, it's not terrible because we do have 5, 7, 9 here, so we'll get rid of 3 and then get rid of the wins, and then we can kind of recover here by getting rid of the 2s for 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3 suit if we decide to play that route. It's just 2 and 9. Oh man. If only it was 2019, that would be considerably much better.
One character.
And we got more wins.
South wind.
So at this point, we should have just kept the wins.
8 characters.
North wind.
One character. North wind. 2 dots.
Okay,
East wind.
that'll help.
5 dots. Nine bamboos.
I mean, what I was hoping to get is some dragons, because then we could play with the 9s.
7 dots.
Six characters.
Alright, that came in. Okay.
9 dots. West wind. 2 characters.
Three bamboos.
Flower. 4 bamboos. Seven bamboos.
Six characters.
Two characters. North wind. 8 characters.
Six bamboos.
3 bamboos. Four dots.
For 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what, I'm taking it, because these 9s are not helping out here.
9 bamboos.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 dots.
Sweet. You said last quint with what,
White dragon.
you could do the last quint. Was that on the last hand?
White dragon.
You know what, I think it was. I just, again, that pair of flower. Did I have a flower? I don't think I did, right?
2 dots.
Yeah, if I had a flower pair, obviously I would have maybe have done that, but...
Nine bamboos.
Green dragon. 2 characters. Flower.
Nine characters.
But yeah, most definitely, if that flower came in, I probably would have stuck to it.
6 characters. Kong. Green dragon. 5 characters. Pung. 3 characters. 3 characters. Red dragon. Mahjong.
Oh wow, very nice. 4, 5, 6 dragon. That's a good one. Yeah, we were struggling. We were trying to get a hold of the 9s, but you know, it kind of just came out to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4 hand. Looks like we have 6, 7, 8 dragon. Opposite dragons potentially, or what was this hand? Yes, or the 5, 6, 7, 8 had some options there, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice. So they were pretty built up on bamboos. They just needed to get some calls there, and then they would have been good to go. let's sort these guys here. Okay. So, ooh, 135. Okay. We have a lot of 135. And then a pair of Norse, which is good. So 4 can go. 7. And then I want to say the 5, but I kind of want to keep that. So the 2. Let's get rid of the 3. We're going to try something different here. Let me look at this card here. So 6, 9, green. Green could work, but we're trying to pick up something here for... There's our south. Let me think here. So, okay, so 2 goes to 2. And then 4 dot we can get rid of. And then the 1 and the 3. Then another 2 bam. But we did end up getting... So I feel like now we have to get rid of the wins, right? And just try to get more 2 and 5. What does that hand look like here? Trying to remember which hand it was. Okay. So I guess that's a good thing for us, because we kind of didn't know where we want to go with this, but we... Eight and dragon.
Eight dots. North wind.
No. Oh, there's the 5 bamboo. That's good.
4 dots. 6 bamboos.
8 characters. 4 dots.
And we'll keep the 3.
9 characters. South wind.
Okay, so we'll get rid of the
8
winds, and then
characters.
I'm just looking here. We need a
9
2.
dots.
Need to build on another 2. Yeah.
South wind. 6 characters.
Puncon, yeah.
White dragon.
I was thinking about that as a good option.
6 characters.
4 dots. Nine characters.
I don't know what's taking this game so long.
4 dots.
I guess we're really pondering the options here, but
4 bamboos.
at the same time they need to... Oh, that's what we needed, the 2.
8 dots. 7 bamboos.
1 dot. 1 bamboo.
9 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
For the 2025 hand... No. We don't want it.
Joker.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
9 characters.
North wind. 1 dot.
White dragon. Red dragon.
7 bamboos. 6 characters.
3 characters. 6 bamboos.
9 bamboos. 7 characters.
Flower.
We'll pass on the flower.
7 characters.
1 character. 6 bamboos.
Green dragon. Flower.
East wind. 3 dots.
1 character. Flower.
I feel like this
3
game has
dots.
just been dragged out. I don't know what
7
the
characters.
getting rid of the Joker. I mean, I'm
8
kind of curious to see
bamboos.
their hand because I feel like a lot of tiles have gone out, but
6 dots.
yeah, the 12-second clock is not helping either. But it's weird because there's a 12-second clock, but
6 dots.
these players are still taking longer, which I
7
mean,
characters.
I'm curious to see if it's
2
because they're
dots.
looking at the card or if they're switching. But it just feels
2
like on the
dots.
flower, like there was no hold and then there was a hold. So I think they're just trying to switch hands, which is good.
3 characters.
But I'm curious as to why they got rid of a Joker.
Jongg.
Okay,
Flower.
there's another flower. No, we can't take it yet.
North wind. 4 bamboos.
5 bamboos.
Oh shoot, I guess
North
we don't
wind.
really need it now, cause
9 characters. 8 characters.
8 dots. Red dragon.
mm,
2 characters. Red dragon.
8 characters. 4 bamboos.
okay, so that's a green. I guess you know
5 characters.
we can play with this. We can do the dragon hand, right? Pair, pun, con, right?
Red dragon.
8 bamboos.
What's the flower?
East wind.
Okay.
5 bamboos. 8 dots.
8 bamboos. 1 character.
3 dots. East wind.
West wind. South wind.
5 bamboos. 1 character.
South wind.
Ah, there we go. Very nice. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive run. Good hand. And then we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So pier or potentially green. So again, I think they were trying to go for maybe the concealed hand because they were pretty close. But again, getting rid of the Joker kind of hurt them a bit there. And then we have 579 Soap. So not bad. But again, yeah, definitely an interesting game, to say the least. Oh, I'll just try joining an 8-second table. That'll speed it up a bit, right? All right. So we got some souths. Oh, a lot of wins. I feel like tonight we've been bamboozled too much by the wins, but I feel like we just have to play them. Okay, so 6 is going away. 2 will stay. 579. I feel like, yeah. Well, we do have a 2025 potential, so yeah, let's get rid of the 7 9s. There's another 7. And then 9 we can get rid of because I think we're going to try to play north, south 7 if we keep the 7s. Okay, another east wind. Gosh, I'm just trying to think in my head here, like, what are the chances of getting... Yeah, because north is a pun. We have to get rid of the 7s, but let's get rid of the 7 bam first. Because, unfortunately, there's not really a real hand that you can play that doesn't have... Here's another 7, but without a north wind, it's really hard to play something like that. 319. No fives, no nothing. I am heavily leaning towards these winds being complete bait, if that's a good way to describe it, because there's nothing. I'm getting like nothing here. We have 579 news, but the thing about it is like without a single north, I guess that might have been the better play, but at this point it's just not coming in. Because we probably could have just kept 575 or 5779 news, but where's the fun in that? Because honestly, with that hand, the only gap was having 7-9 of the same suit, and I think we had 7 bam but 9 crack. So then we still would have been short on one of those. And realistically, with the 2025 hand, all you really need is another 2 and a 5, because we do have the soap. And then north we can stack on with our joker. There's another 2.
9 characters.
4 characters. 3 characters. 9 characters.
Another east. That's good.
3 dots. 1 dot. 6 dots.
7 dots.
Okay, so now,
4 dots.
and it's really good practice too to kind of have kind of these hands
5
where
characters.
you really don't know where you're going and kind of just play with what you
1
pick
dot.
up, because then that's kind of a good way to learn the card too, because you kind of just have to play around with
5 dots.
you know, what you got. All right, so
5 bamboos. 4 dots.
oh, I didn't even realize on the Winds and Dragons,
North
the
wind.
2 sets of hands, you can have the north and south be pun or pairs. Very nice. Okay.
2 bamboos.
So I think we're definitely sticking to winds here. And then we're just gonna maybe play that third
4
hand down.
dots.
But we do need to pick up a single wind.
West wind.
Pung.
Yeah, we'll take that.
2 characters.
1 bamboo. 8 dots. 7 characters.
Flower.
Flower. 4 bamboos.
Yeah, so I think this is
7 dots.
a fair hand.
8 bamboos.
Because 4 flowers doesn't work with any of the winds. We would
5
have
dots.
needed to have the dragons
West
for
wind.
those. Okay.
North wind. Kong.
Oh.
2
Yikes.
characters.
See, so now we're like, basically we have to go to the top hand.
8 bamboos.
Okay. Right? I don't think there's a way to come
9
back from
dots.
that.
Flower.
West. Yeah, no. No way back.
Dragon.
That's a little unfortunate.
8 bamboos. East wind.
Mm,
Flower.
8 bamboos. Eight characters. 8 dots.
5 characters.
4 bamboos. 7 dots. 9 bamboos.
4 characters.
6 characters. Red dragon. 4 bamboos.
2 bamboos.
5 dots.
pass up the 5.
Red dragon. Green dragon.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Flower.
We need that.
1 bamboo. 4 characters. 3 bamboos.
'Another joker. Wow,
3 characters.
that's pretty good.
Flower.
Oh, that's
9
weird.
characters.
Why is it east, south, west, north? Huh.
5 bamboos.
5 dots.
Green dragon. 9 characters. 4 dots.
6 bamboos.
West wind. 9 dots. 8 dots.
And then 6 crack.
characters.
Kong.
Okay.
Flower. 6 dots.
So I'm wondering if they're playing the quint,
Pung.
and that's why they took the wind. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's... what hand is that?
White dragon.
What?
5 characters.
Um...
2 characters.
What hand is this? 6 and 6? 3669, right? But the 6, oh, I guess it's opposites.
5
Okay.
bamboos.
Where's the 3 crack?
8 characters.
That would make sense.
7 bamboos.
Red dragon. 3 dots. Red dragon.
6 bamboos.
Green dragon. 3 bamboos. 3 dots.
White dragon.
7 bamboos.
It's a dead
1
tile.
bamboo. 3 dots.
4 crack.
4 characters.
Green dragon. 4 bamboos. Joker.
Oh no.
5 bamboos.
Guess there's not much wall left, so
3 bamboos. Three characters. 2 characters.
8 dots.
5 characters.
come on. Well, I guess there's no, yeah.
Joker.
I would have to, yeah, no way of winning. Sweet.
3 bamboos.
Ooh, and the last tile, 8 crack. Wall game. Woohoo. Alright. Let's see, what was everyone playing here? Oh, so they were short on a 3 crack, and then, there was north-south with 7s, odd numbers. I think, weren't we trying to do that, and then we got rid of them? And we have 1 2 1 2 1 2 as an option there. Beautiful. Alrighty, well that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you everyone for showing up, and next week hopefully we will be live again on, I believe, what is it, Monday afternoon, around 4:30 or 5. I'll post an update there, but we will see everyone there.